Well, the Colorado family wants some answers as police shoot and kill a Vietnam veteran in his own home. Here's the tragic story. Intruder breaks into the home of Gary Black, and then the intruder allegedly tries to tie down Black's grandson in the bathtub. So the Vietnam vet shoots and kills the intruder. Police arrive after multiple 911 calls, and they shoot and kill the hero. Police say they arrived to a chaotic scene, heard gunshots, and fired into the home. Our affiliate KMGH with more.
Officers continue to give at least 5 commands to Mr. Black to drop the gun and to show his hands.
Why would a man who just saved his family from an intruder not listen to police? It's possible he never heard them.
Unfortunately, one of the things that the family shared with us today was that Mr. Black had a significant hearing impairment that he received from his service in the military.
Sources tell Denver 7 while serving in Vietnam, Gary Black was inside a building when enemy troops blew out the walls and the 2-story building collapsed on top of him and a few dozen others. He survived, but both of his eardrums were blown out as a result, and he spent most of his life with ringing in his ears.
So I don't know what he was able to hear or not hear.
The other issue still unclear is how long Black was given to drop his gun. APD says more than 20 seconds elapsed from the first call of gun to Black raising his flashlight to the officer firing. In an interview yesterday, his son disagreed on that timeline.
He was shot within a second of exiting the bathroom. They shot the first thing they saw moving, in my opinion.
We won't know for sure since the body camera footage won't be released, according to the family's wishes.
The family desires space to grieve and does not wish to have the family and violent moments of Gary's distinguished life be his public legacy.
Now the investigation will continue to try to figure out why a man reportedly on drugs would break into a stranger's home and why an officer pulled the trigger when the armed and hearing impaired homeowner raised his flashlight.
I want answers. I want the truth. I want accountability and no more cover-ups from anything.
The officer that shot Black has been placed on administrative reassignment with pay. We reached out to the Aurora Police Department for an interview. They declined. Back with us, former FBI Assistant Director and CNN Law Enforcement Analyst Tom Fuentes. Tom, sad story. What do you think went wrong here?
Well, it's hard to tell exactly. It looks like several things went wrong, several things went right. I think the fact that the homeowner was able to kill the intruder who was harming his grandchild, I think is great, as far as I'm concerned, and a very heroic action. Unfortunately, when the police arrive and they're entering into what presumably is a dark home, hard to see. They see a gun maybe or a silhouette of a gun. At some point, if they claim that they had a flashlight shined in their eyes, we just don't know. And I think all of this is going to have to be investigated and verified. And it sounds like the family member, the son, is not inclined to believe the police story. And so it sounds like in this case, then maybe Colorado State Police or an outside agency should come in and conduct the officer-involved shooting and try to get to the exact circumstances of what those officers saw when they went in there, what exactly did they encounter in terms of their decision-making process. And again, if they were shouting commands to drop the gun and he was hearing impaired and couldn't hear them, that's just an enormous tragedy.
Yeah. Let's, the family's attorney, Gary Black's family's attorney, he contends the police were reckless. Let's listen to that and we'll get your take coming out, Tom.
The Aurora police knew that what Mr. Black was wearing had a description of the intruder. It appears that there were no warning calls. It appears that he was possibly shot by the police from outside of his house as well. I think the death of Mr. Black was absolutely reckless. I think there is no justification for shooting Mr. Black.
Tom, quite an accusation there. Will the body cam footage tell the tale? Tom? Oh, we've lost Tom in that, so hopefully we'll get Tom back. But again, the investigation will continue, and body camera footage, the family does not want it released, so we may not see it in the public as per the family's wishes, but investigators will take a look at it, and we'll definitely stay on top of that story for you.